Well, here's the start of the beginning of the end. I'm gonna do some rework on the Big Red. She's gonna get lowered down just a little bit more. I got new axle bearings right here that I gotta put in the front end. That was before I put the big meat on there, and the big meat probably didn't help the vibration of that bearing any at all. I'm ripping all this old junk wire off. I'm gonna put her up nice and neat and real nice like. She's gonna get a dual snorkel on it. Found a boy on YouTube that done a dual snorkel on his, and I just fell in love with it. Mine's gonna get the same thing. That's what the black pipe's for, and the spa hose. I've got to come up with an idea on, this is what I had. It's what I made the bumper out of off of the Taco. And this is sitting there at about a 45. And that's, of course, too long. I just chopped around on it, see if I can get it to work. I'm going to take the tank off, and it's actually got tank vents right here on the sides. I'll get a better picture of it and a video of it whenever I get the tank off and show you more about that. But pretty well just going to clean her up. Mudfest is coming up, and this nasty, hideous, whatever you want to call this mess, it's gonna get cleaned up and probably just get rid of that. So I want to get busy and get after it. Alright, so here she is. I gotta get, already got it, a new throttle cable. I don't know how many people does this, but I like to hang my throttle cables. Of course it's upside down now, but I'll hang a throttle cable like this, where I can get oil to run down in it, because it's got the elbow at the bottom. All my oil is down the bottom of it right now. I've actually got bar and chain lube in it, and I'm going to let it sit here for another 4 or 5 days and just let the oil run back and forth in it. It stiffens that cable up a little bit, yes, but it also lubricates that cable. The cable I just cut because it's all rusted up and junk from where it was sitting up here in the frame and just rubbing back and forth. It actually rubbed up there so long that it wore all my VIN numbers off there. It's an 86 model, but it was tagged in 5 of 85. Late enough in 85 they called it an 86, but it's still an 86. Anyways, here's what I'm going to snorkel into. On a Big Red, your frame tube here, as you can see, there's your ductwork running right into your air box. The frame on a Big Red is your snorkel. All these dummies that are getting PVC and running out through here and coming up right here, right in the way, or running your mom's vacuum cleaner hose off of your air box up through here, and then your motor's melting it and it tied to the handlebars, and it just looks hideous, trust me. And I've actually been one of these dummies that's brought the PVC up through here and 45'd it. It just looks stupid. Every time you turn, it's right in the way. It's just retarded. But I'm telling you, this kid on YouTube, I watched some of his videos, and he gave an in-depth description, and he probably shouldn't have done that, because I'm going to copyright the hell out of it. So, if you watch my videos, Mud Puppy, thank you very much. Heck of an idea. I can't believe I didn't think about it before. But he's right. That's where I'm going to tie my snorkel. I'm going to get that thing chopped off here, and I'm going to see if my 45s are going to work. This here was too big in diameter. I know it's not going to work, but I'm playing around to see if it's going to kick out, and I believe it would work. You got to be able to cover that hole up in there with your 45. And I also got another one over here. That's where you get your dual from. It really don't, I guess one would work if you wanted to spend the time of welding the plate in on the other side, but they look good with 2 of them sticking up top. So that's why I'm going to go with the dual. Alex just got home. Where you been, boy? Hunters. And everybody asks, does the tires rub? There's the evidence. Just barely. And that is the homemade fenders. And yes, it still hinges like an old Big Red. Gotta love it. Alright, I'm going to get over and get busy.